Question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
68.
68 years old.
Yeah.
So you're a 68-year-old billionaire and you're still building companies.
And I'm still going at it, and I love what I do.
What was the #1 book that changed your life?
I come back to The Alchemist.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
It's a big number. I don't know. I've been part of organizations that have created billions of dollars.
And you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Purpose of life is a life with purpose. Get such a short time on this planet. Don't ever live with regret.
Number 1.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, question for you. How old were you when you became a millionaire?
28.
28 years old. And then how did you get rich?
You're not going to ask me when I became a billionaire.
Are you serious? How did you get rich? What did you do? How did you become a billionaire?
I have more than 10 companies around the world.
And what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
When I was young, $80 million in 6 months.
$80 million in 6 months? Could I interview you for a minute? I interview billionaires all over the world to help the younger generation. Is that cool?
Okay, that's cool.
Did you come from a lot of money? Did you start out with a lot of money?
I started with negative debt of $3 million.
How?
My family member passed away and I inherited $3 million in debt, not in cash.
You made $80 million in 6 months. What is the best financial advice you would give to the younger generation?
Ignorance is expensive, so learn to swim before you drown.
Did you have people that doubted you in business?
Oh, of course. That's one thing. The most important lesson I would give to anyone: save your energy. Don't ever try to make people understand you or get approval from anyone. You only need to please God, because human, you can never please them. They can't even please themselves. If you keep trying to please human, you will waste a lot of energy. The moment you stop making people think you're good, that moment your life take a leap.
Did you go to university?
Yes, of course. I had 2 master's degrees before I was 20 years old, 1 postgraduate degree since I was 19, and PhD.
Did college help you become a billionaire or no?
Of course, because college give me discipline. I love that. I love learning, and I don't stop learning. I'm going to take a few more master's degree and a few more PhDs.
What's one lesson about business that you would teach me right here that is not taught in business school?
A lot of people aim for sale, for revenue, for the figure of the revenue. No, not the revenue, not even profit, because your profit could be hidden in the bad debts, in the bad stock. The most important thing is the net cash that you can take out of the business as the net dividend after tax in your pocket. That's all that counts.
That's game right there.
Yeah.
For somebody who is stuck in that cycle of poverty, what advice would you give to them?
If you want to escape the cycle of poverty, be friend with at least one rich person, because all the rich people want to teach you how they become rich. They want to give you, they want to help you, they want to mentor you, they want to give you some money to start your business. The poor will only bring you down. And remember, don't always try to make people like you, because when you're successful, you will have haters. If you're prepared to say, let them, whatever they say, then you will be ready to be very rich.
Where are you from?
My parents are from Thailand, but I live in Monaco.
How important is it for an entrepreneur to leave their hometown?
It is the best thing to travel the world, pack your bag, get your visa, get your banking done. All your neurons are going to change. Every time you cross the ocean, every time you leave your hometown, it's no longer comfortable. You become enlightened in business, enlightened in yourself.
So it's safe to say that you can't become a billionaire working from home.
You're not a tree.
You're not a tree. I love that. Hey, if you're going to sit on the couch, go sit on the couch in Paris.
Yeah.
What is the deepest life quote that you've ever heard?
Things happen for you, not to you.
What's that mean to you?
It means that things happen to build you, prepare you, to grow you. So once you know that everything happened for you, then you take it with courage. You take it with a big smile. And you look for the best thing that comes as a blessing in disguise. The moment you look for the good thing appears.
You have amazing advice. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yes, of course. I give it to you. Call me anytime.
Number 2.
How you doing, my man? This is Lance. How you doing, Lance?
Good,
Nice to meet you. Hey, we were letting them know you built everybody's favorite gas station drink.
That's it, baby.
That's the truth.
That's how we roll.
Today we're going to be figuring out the secrets to building a billion-dollar brand.
Yep.
And we're also going to be asking you if the millions and millions of dollars actually leads to happiness. That's what we're trying to figure out today.
Right?
So we're going to be talking about
It
everything.
ain't bad.
It ain't bad.
Right?
Definitely not. That's it right there.
He's a good looking kid.
How old are you today? How old are you?
68.
68 years old.
Yeah.
So you're a 68-year-old billionaire and you're still building companies.
And I'm still going at it, and I love what I do. Keeps me young.
How much do you work? How many hours a day do you work?
I don't work. I was working all day before you came here. I'm a young 68. Most people think I'm 50. I'm in shape. I swim every day for an hour and a half at the pool.
Money stays in shape.
Money stays in shape. And that's what I do. I love what I do. And what else am I going to do? Lay on a beach? I'm not that great at golf. You know, I got the team, I got my family, I got over 500 employees, and they're all driven with one goal: to win.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single day?
In a single day,
Yeah.
when I sold body armor in October of 2021,
How much did you make?
a lot,
Give me a range. How much?
$500 million.
$500 million.
Yeah.
And how about for the company?
We made $5 billion.
$5 billion
Yeah,
for the B.
yeah.
You made billions of dollars throughout your career. Are you happy now?
Huh. Yeah, I'm ecstatic.
You are.
Yeah, I'm more ecstatic that you're here.
Why are a lot of billionaires miserable though? Because you hear people talk about all the time how they're not happy.
Because money's not the answer to all. I have a great life. I have a great family. My wife, my son, my daughter, and we're very close. We're all involved in some fashion in the businesses. Everyone has great houses. Everybody lives in great places. We're good. My senior executives have great lives. They all made a lot of money, and they want to keep doing it.
So you take care of your people.
Yes.
You have to.
Yeah, got it. Everyone has skin in the game. Even my assistants, they made $1 million. People working in the warehouse.
You made sure everybody ate when you sold your company.
Exactly. We share the prize.
Do you think a lot of people forget about that and they don't take care of their people?
Some people do, yeah.
I'm going to challenge you. As a billionaire, what is the best piece of advice that you've ever received throughout your career?
I would say surround yourself with good people. Make sure the first one works, and make sure you leverage all those guys that made money in your first deal. They go in your second deal, then they go in your third deal, and then it keeps going. Honestly, I can raise $100 million in one day if I start another company.
Because you know all the right people.
I know all the right people. I've been blessed.
We talked about how you and all the billionaires that you know, what is that one trait they all have in common?
They're killers. They want to win. They want to disrupt, and they work their asses off. Like Kobe.
Mamba mentality.
Dude, he works out until he passes out every morning. You've never seen dedication like him.
Kobe Bryant was part of Body Armor, right?
Yeah.
So how much did you have to pay Kobe Bryant?
Nothing. He paid me.
What do you mean?
He wanted to get in the company. He loved the product. He invested $6 million to start in the company.
He invested $6 million in your company?
Yes.
What did that turn into?
$450 million.
Are you serious?
Well, he also got talent marketing shares on top of that because he was the director of sports marketing. When Kobe Bryant calls the athletes to come for a commercial, they all show up. Harden came into Body Armor because of Kobe.
Give me the deepest life quote you've ever heard.
From Vince Lombardi, my father used to say this: it's not the big that eat the small, it's the fast that eat the slow. That's my famous quote in beverage.
So speed is important in business.
Dude, if you sit on your hands, the competition just runs you over.
68 today. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Do what you love, because you won't have a job.
You got amazing advice, sir. Thank you for your time, my friend. And I connect with all the billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course.
Number 3.
How you doing, man?
Super familiar.
I interview the billionaires.
Yeah, that's why. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to ask you, how did you get rich?
Investing.
And what type of businesses?
We invest in critical technology companies with veterans on the leadership team. I run the veteran fund.
So were you a veteran?
I am, yeah.
Thank you for your
Marines.
service,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
What's the number one lesson that the military taught you about leadership that you give to anybody in business right now?
The reason we invest in veterans, they have leadership, resilience, and a sense of purpose. They know why they're doing what they do. At the early stage, when you're a startup founder, it's hard. You need that resilience, you need that grit to carry on.
How did you get into investing in businesses? Like after the military, did you start running companies? Did you get into entrepreneurship? Or what was kind of your turning point from military to now investing in businesses?
Yeah, so after the Marines, did my undergrad. As soon as I finished college, started my first business in the health and wellness space. I have 120 companies right now that I'm in my personal portfolio.
Let me ask you this. Across your companies in terms of total revenue, what was the most amount of money you made in a single year?
Across the board, billions.
Billions of dollars. Did you ever doubt yourself?
Of course.
You did?
Yeah.
How did you get over that? How did you find self-belief to come out and become this successful?
You have 30 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay. I came to this country when I was 5 years old. First generation immigrant. We came to this country with nothing. Nothing. In one generation, my parents chased and lived the American dream. My sister went to Stanford. My other sister's a doctor in neuroscience. My little brother went to Berkeley, worked at Palantir, now works at OpenAI. That was my path. I joined the Marines because I knew it was my responsibility. I love this country. Just like the Marines, the veteran fund to me is my responsibility. So whether there's doubt or not, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. You can't fail when you know why you're here. This is God's plan.
You believe in God?
Of course.
You believe in Jesus? You're a Christian?
I am.
You are?
Yeah.
How important has that faith been for you throughout your career?
I'll tell you this, every day I grow deeper in my faith. And that doesn't mean that I don't wrestle with God. In fact, the service I went to a couple weeks ago, they talked about, by definition, if you're wrestling with God, you are closer to God. If you're accepting everything that you hear, everything you read, and you're yes, 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 and you think you're living a godly life and you're not questioning in some way, you're not wrestling with God. So I think I continue to wrestle with God. I continue to ask the questions that I think think are important to me, things I may disagree with at times, but I'm always growing deeper in that faith through that process.
Do you read a lot of books? You seem so full of knowledge. Do you read a lot of books?
Yeah, I went through the deep spiritual journey, man.
You did?
Yeah, I mean, you name a personal development book, a business book, I've probably read it.
What was the number one book that changed your life?
I come back to The Alchemist. To me, why I love entrepreneurship, why I love investing. Entrepreneurship is modern day alchemy. What I mean by that is you are taking an idea, something that doesn't exist, and you're making it real. You are envisioning a way you want to see the world, and you are creating something from nothing. Everything you're doing right now. This was an idea, and it's real now. Modern day alchemy. The Alchemist.
That's beautiful. How old are you now?
41.
41 years old. If me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
I'm going to tell you right now, this is my life ethos. This is something I created. This is something I created over a decade ago, and it's 3 simple words. We all know Dr. Bronnie Ware, right? Top 5 regrets of the dying. If you don't remember, she palliative care nurse, right? Studying patients in the last 8 weeks of life. The number one regret of the dying is I wish I'd had the courage to live a life true to myself, not the life others expected of me. If people are on their deathbed saying that they wish they had a courage to live a life true to themselves, how about we don't wait to be on our deathbed to actually have the courage to live a life that we care about? So it's not thinking about it, it's not talking about it, it's actually doing it. And so for me, do great things is my ethos, has been, will be until the day I die. And that's part of God's plan. I hope I'm here a lot longer, but if not, I feel like I've done great things and I'll continue to do that, and I'm grateful for every day I wake up.
Brother, you have amazing advice, my friend. Thank you for your time, man. That was excellent, man. And I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool?
Yeah.
Number 4.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich? How did you get rich?
Oh man, I'm rich?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, man.
I don't know.
Come
I
on.
founded 17 companies, and I was privileged enough to sell 9 of those.
So you sold 9 companies?
I sold 9 companies, yeah.
Let me ask you this. When it comes to selling a business, what is the single best piece of advice you have? That's everybody's dream.
2 things. Build a company that is absolutely irresistible, has the best value proposition of anybody in your space, and hire the smartest and best people and help them get rich. There's nothing more important than people.
So you weren't afraid to hire smarter people than you.
No, man, my whole life is about hiring smarter people than me. That's it. That's the whole deal.
If you had to start over today and get into any industry, any business that you possibly could, what would that be?
Oh, probably the car wash industry.
You said car wash?
Yeah, car wash, man. I'm building like hundreds of car washes right now.
Are you
I love
serious?
them. Yeah, man.
Can I buy one of those with you?
You can, heck yeah, you can. I
I'll
need
buy real
partners.
estate.
It's the best business. I
Why
love
car
it.
washes? What's the secret there? You don't hear any of these billionaires talking about that. Why car
Oh
wash?
man, you know how many billionaires have car washes? All the smart ones. Do you get your car washed?
I do.
Yeah, it's like an ATM machine, a legal ATM machine.
It's recession proof.
It's depression proof.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah, it's true, man. I learned that from Mr. Buffett.
How do you feel about diversification?
In what way?
Wealth.
I think diversification is awesome, but the people that I know that have made the most money and created the most wealth have been laser focused on what they're doing, and they compound that growth every hour, every minute, every day, forever.
So you become the best in the world at one thing.
Yeah, become the best in the world at one thing, and then guess what you get to do?
What's that?
Many other things. But mastery is what your obsession should be.
What was the most amount of money that you made in a single year?
It's a big number. I don't know. I've been part of organizations that have created billions of dollars.
Would you say more than $100 million?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been part of businesses that have done many billions in business.
And what's the secret to that scale?
Spend all your time and all your energy getting the best talent you possibly can and investing in them deeply and helping them get to where you are. I'll tell you this, billionaires make millionaires. Millionaires make billionaires. But I've never seen a billionaire make another billionaire. So invest in people deeply, help them get wealthy, help them grow, help them get rich. The best business builders I've seen in my life are the ones that help other people build wealth.
You know they don't teach this in school, right?
No, man, they don't teach it in school. It's like the game behind the game.
I'm going to challenge you. Take me back to the most life-changing conversation you ever had. What's the greatest piece of advice that you ever received?
One of my early business partners told me, don't ever get rich and good looking.
What does that mean?
Rich is loud and wealth is quiet. I know so many multi-billionaires that'll never get in front of this camera because they live by that. I'm breaking the rules today, but rich is loud, wealth is quiet.
That's game right there, man. What's your name?
My name's Vic Keller.
Do you believe in God?
Ah, man, I love Jesus.
You're not afraid to say it either, my friend.
No, man, I'll tell the world from the highest mountain. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because that's the only reason I am where I am today. It's because of Jesus
100%,
Christ.
man.
100%, man.
And none of this is possible without it.
No, man, listen, you can lose your health, you can lose your money, you can lose your friends, but if you have a relationship with Jesus Christ, you got it forever.
That's beautiful, man. I love that. You got amazing advice, my friend. Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate that, man. I got to ask you, man, every week I host live calls with the billionaires I interview where they mentor my audience. Would you do a live call and mentor some people?
100%. It would be my honor and privilege
Is that
to
cool?
do live calls. Let's go.
Number 5.
Excuse me, sir. Sir, how did you get rich?
I'm just interviewing someone right now.
How did you get rich?
I got rich by having an idea in my head and making it real. I built a company called Fluid out of Hong Kong, and I sold it to PricewaterhouseCoopers for more money than I'll ever need.
And how much money are you worth today?
400 million.
Are you serious? I'm going all over London interviewing the richest people to help the younger generation. Can I get a minute with you for the channel real quick?
Yeah, of course.
Let me ask you this real quick. You've interviewed tons of people and you've asked them this one question. What is your dream?
Excuse me, get off the phone, I've got something important to ask you. What am I going to ask you?
You're going to ask me how I got rich? What's my dream? What's my dream?
Exactly, I'm going to ask you how you got rich and what's your dream. Let's do both.
So I interview billionaires for a living.
Why have you not interviewed me yet? I'm a bit insulted.
We got to make it happen at some point. What is your dream?
My dream is to fix the education system. I feel like young people in particular are getting let down right now. AI is coming, but no one's warning people that these jobs we keep telling people they're going to get won't exist. We're not giving people the knowledge to realize they can take control of their own life. They have agency over their life. That's what I want to give people, and I will not stop until that happens.
There's a saying that the poor get poorer and the rich get richer. What keeps people broke in today's world?
A lot of people are blaming the rich, or they're blaming the government. They're blaming other people as to why they're not making it. The best thing you can do is blame yourself and skill up. Realize you can have agency over your life, and that's what I think. I tried to go the easy route and get social benefit to help me. I tried to go the easy route and get a job. I had to go the hard route, man, and that was the best thing that ever happened to me because I realized I can create wealth. I don't need anyone to give it to me. I will take it.
What do the richest people in the world do differently from everybody else? Think about all the billionaires you know. What do they do differently
There's
from
no work-life balance. So the rich don't do two things. One, they do not think about retirement. They just think about doing stuff they love every day. And that means you can go forever, right? There's no limit at 65 where you stop, so you just keep going. The second thing is they're not thinking about Monday to Friday's work and Saturday, Sunday is not work. There is no work-life balance. It's just life. Like, I have an 8-year-old son. He's included in my business. You only want work-life balance if you don't enjoy what you do.
So what did you have to sacrifice to become this successful?
I have sacrificed the easy life. I think when people get a salary, they get trapped on a drug that stops them.
The golden handcuffs, they call it.
It's worse than that. It's a middle class trap. A lot of people let the salary own them. Once they start getting a salary, they start building up debt. So if you've got a mortgage, you're working for the bank. If you've got a car loan, you're working for the car company. I just want to work for myself. I want to own my time. The only thing money's brought me of true value is I own my time. I'm standing in the street helping this guy, not because he's not paying me. You're not paying me, right? I just can because it's my time and I own it. Money only buys you time. And if you're not spending money on time, you're wasting money.
You know they don't teach us in school, right?
They don't teach us in school, in my opinion, for a reason.
Why is that?
If you understood how money works, why would anyone sell time? It's limited. You only have a certain amount of time in a day. Why would you sell time as an outcome? Most of my businesses have been successful. I've sold outcomes. I've sold results. I've taken a percentage of what the success was on that business, not the amount of time it took me to do it. The teacher is also charging by the hour. So the people teaching you don't even understand how money works. You know why? They don't want you to operate in the real world. They want you to go work for someone else.
Did you have an LLC or an S Corp when you started your companies?
In England, you have a limited company. In Hong Kong, similar.
How important is that entity structure when you're building your business?
Well, of course, you need to make sure that when you build out a company that you follow the law.
But it also protects you, though.
But of course, if you have a limited business, same as LLC in America, it's harder for you to be sued personally. And of course, business shouldn't be personal. As far as in America, I know a lot of people like to sue each other. You do need a structure, I think, mainly for your accounts, but also legally to protect yourself.
A lot of people make a million excuses as to why they can't start companies. So there's a business that I use to start all my companies. It's called Busy. And the most successful entrepreneurs I use, they use this company, and it essentially allows them to start their business and open it up overnight, as opposed to thinking days, weeks, and months like everybody thinks.
Okay, what's it called again?
It's called Busy. Bizee. It helps them structure their businesses.
People should know that.
100%. I love that. How old are you today?
How old am I today? I'm 51.
You look damn good for 51.
I feel younger.
Simon, if me and you died tomorrow and you had one more message to leave with the younger generation, what would that be?
Purpose of life is a life with purpose. Get such a short time on this planet. Like, don't ever live with regret. I meet a lot of people in their 80s and 90s who wish they did something. You don't want to be that. At least if you try it and it doesn't work, you've got a good story. I will always execute on an idea because I don't want to live with regret. What if? Too many people live with regret. They don't take action and try it.
You got amazing advice, my friend.
Thank you for interrupting my interview.
Thank you for all you do for everybody, man.
Oh, no, it's nice of you to say that, man. Likewise, I love you.
I connect with all the millionaires and billionaires I interview. Could I get your contact?
Yeah, of course, man. You bet.